Unit secured the scene, called homicide and CSU, and they are now processing the scene. It appears the male has been shot. It's an African American male, approximately 20 to 30 years old. We have no witnesses, no information at this point. Anybody that knows anything that might have happened, seen anything, any kind of road rage or anything that might have happened along 45 and I-10 about 6:30 today, please be sure and call Crime Stoppers or our homicide division. Separate and an unrelated scene that happened before was on the southwest part of town. About 17:15 or about 5:15 in the evening, we received multiple calls for a shooting in progress at about the 2000 block of South Bartell. Multiple units arrived and found that 2 people had been shot. Upon further investigation and looking at video surveillance, 2 groups of people in 2 separate cars began arguing in the intersection. We don't know what about they were arguing. They both got out. At least 3 of the groups, 3 of the people in the 2 different groups pulled weapons and began an exchange of gunfire. 2 people were hit during the gunfire. 1 was transported to a local hospital by private vehicle. 1 was shot pretty severely at the scene at least 1 time, was taken to a local hospital by HPD. The 1 transported by private vehicle appears to have minor injuries and should have no issues surviving. The 1 who was transported by HPD had more critical injuries and is in surgery right now. We don't know what precipitated the fight. We don't know exactly which the information on the vehicles specifics that were involved, but we're reviewing the video surveillance, and again, major assaults is on that scene, have been secured, and they're doing their investigation. Anybody with information on any of the vehicles they saw at the South Bartell shooting, again, please call Homicide or Major Offenders Division or Crime Stoppers.
I know you don't know, but this could possibly be road rage, maybe, or?
It's always a possibility. You know how things have been lately in the city and around the country with everybody being more agitated, so we're not ruling anything out at this point.
Any idea how long the car had been there? Someone noticed?
We did not receive any calls about abandoned vehicles, parked vehicles, illegally parked vehicles on the freeway, so assumedly not too long.
Do you know, what was it that prompted someone to stop to find that this man was there?
Some people are more concerned than others. They see somebody with a hazard on, looks like they need help, they want to stop and help them.
And it was 2 vehicles that stopped, you said? And saw this?
2 vehicles, yes.
2 vehicles. You know, the homicide rate is more than 20% higher than it was last year. Road rage incidents obviously have increased. What do you say to citizens of Houston about what's taking place and what can be done to curb some of this?
You know, I think the chief's made many statements on that, and I'm going to defer to him. But I can tell you, we police as we have been policing as much as we have been. The last year, the year before that, we have not stopped policing. We're doing our part in the whole system, and I'll defer anything else on that to the chief.
You had to close some of the lanes of the North Freeway. Any idea how long that'll be?
I do not. It depends on how long the evidence search takes, how long CSU takes to get everything processed. I can tell you, we'll have it closed as long as it takes because we want to make sure we gather every potential piece of evidence there is.
When you were saying, you know, like if somebody saw something, what is the kind of things that you might have witnessed that you didn't know them, but later on, like, oh, well, maybe I saw something?
Well, you know, you mentioned road rage. In a potential road rage incident, there might be vehicles chasing each other. Maybe somebody cut somebody off and there was a purple car or there was a red truck. Just something you might not have thought of at the time, but now you're thinking, oh, I was in about that area and I saw this, maybe it might help. No lead is too small, no information is not valuable to us. So anything you might have, please let us know.
Any questions?
Thank you.
All right, thanks, June.